Hey, what's up guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video let's take a look at Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, SMCI with S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100. Is this the bounce that you should be buying? The question. Well, as usual, we'll take a look at through the lens of technicals and the price action, key levels to watch, and accordingly we'll be identifying where, until when, as if this bounce is good to buy, it could be bought, and where should be your areas of caution. Now, starting off with Tesla, before going further, I also want to let you know none of this is any financial advice and is only for education purposes. Just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. So Tesla, $275. As I said yesterday, I'm going to still stand by this level. As for this is, again, nothing is guaranteed, but it has the more likelihood of stabilizing a price action is what I mean to say. And that is still in the game, and it's still in the picture. We are still finding the stabilization at $275 level. Now, if you want to know the history of why this level and the zone I have provided as a more important zone, check out the previous videos if you haven't done so those. All right. Finding that reaction I mentioned today, 200 days moving average is something you are keeping an eye on, at least for if we can continue higher above that. That will be a really good strengthful start for an uptrend. I'm on the hourly interval now. But what happened is the reference line that I provided, we lost that early in the morning. We never broke above that level of $280 to $284 that I mentioned, that above that it will open up really nicely. So near term, it was a cool-off play that we can see already that it came a little bit down, lost that reference line, and that was a weakness. That's fine. We found a support and a pivot though again, and we are breaking out above again 275, thus still stabilizing in that blue box. When a ship has to turn, it has to spend a lot of energy. Sentiment needs to shift, right, from sellers to the bulls. Now, on the daily interval, though, overall structure is still negative. Let's get back to the daily interval. And yes, so it's technically just a rebound, but is it an early start of this rebound to continue to turn bullish for us, right? Like if you can see it here on my tools as well, we are red on Tesla, right? So not much has changed in that regards. But coming back to the hourly interval, we are seeing signs of stabilization. We are seeing that potential rebounds are happening and can continue as well, right? So that still remains the case. I'm gonna get rid of this reference line though, because its purpose was for today and it has served its purpose in that regards. Taking a look at the 5 minutes interval, we did have a slow start to the day, but eventually we did come out fine. We eventually turned around. Again, I'm not going to turn on the tools of mine on the, again, some of the tools are already turned on, but not all the ones on and off. I mean, if you have it, you know what I'm talking about. So things are turning around slowly and slowly. All right. What are the levels to watch on Tesla for tomorrow? So let's get back to the hourly interval. Okay, so being on the hourly interval, levels to watch for tomorrow, I mean, and that could turn into this intraday, a little bit of a rebound that we are seeing. It can turn into multi-day continuation to the uptrend as well. Definitely, this is the area, same as for what we had today as well for a breakout, 280 above. We gotta get above that for a continuation of an uptrend. It can open up the doors, as I said previously, to $300. And if any pullback comes, better if we just stay above 276 to 273. Otherwise, just like today, we had that weakness then early in the morning, right? That weakness can come in if we lose 277 or 208 and 76 area, this zone a little bit, right? So otherwise, as we stay above it, yes, this intraday rebound can continue and can turn into multi-day rebound. Now, if that's an early sign for this rebound on the daily interval, though we'll have to see a couple of more days eventually, as if intraday and multi-day stabilizes in the uptrend, that strength will roll over onto the daily as well, and my tools will show you that if you have access to my tools. And if you need access to my tools together with 50 plus stocks coverage, check out the details in the description of this video. All right, so that's Tesla to watch. It's not out of the woods fully yet. We are still overall in the weakness, but intraday and multi-day, as the levels I went over, As we stay above it, can continue higher, but just remember the levels to watch below that we don't have to lose, that I just talked on the hourly interval, is very important. You gotta stay above those. It's an important zone. 275 is stabilizing, and that's what I wanted to see. All right, talking about Nvidia now. Now, Nvidia is also in the same ballpark that this rebound, as I have said, can continue. And a little bit today, yes, we had a dip, but we are getting bought back up again on Nvidia. Just take it as a rebound only, guys. So let's take a look at the hourly level, right? Sorry, hourly interval. So that's significant level. Now, yes, we did come down, but we did find, a support closer to that once we, got above the significant level, right? I mentioned that pullback has a room to rebound. That's still happening, all right? The rebounds are still ongoing, but it's still rejecting at the significant level above, that is 118. So tomorrow, if we get above 118, look for an uptrend play. If we lose 114 and 40 cents, it's gonna unfortunately come lower again and weaken, and we may be testing then $110 again. That's pretty much on Nvidia. Nvidia is simple to trade on the day trade right now. Very simple. Breakout above 118 from here, it's gonna give you a pump to at least the next significant level and may open up the doors to 124. However, as we start to lose levels below, especially 114 and 37 cents, is gonna uh, unfortunately continue in the overall structure, which so far it's bearish. It's just a rebound today, and for a continuation of a rebound, we need to get above 180. Nvidia would have a little bit of a tough climb to do, or at least turn around a structure for us if it want to stabilize. Right now, daily interval is though still in negative structure, and so is weekly interval is also in the negative structure, but it's an early sign, and we need to get above that 180. And for a rebound, staying above 114 is important. Just the levels that I talked on the intraday level. All right. Okay, AMD. Now, AMD, I didn't talk yesterday with you guys. I did talk with the members. So, that's part of 50 plus stocks coverage. Yes, guys, AMD has moved in there, which is part of a regular coverage over there. So AMD, now I did talk with the members yesterday that $99 is the zone to watch after, well, the move, what happened yesterday. It's a rebound, okay? But this is what I mentioned, that as we can stay above $99, look for a bounce around this area. Technically above this, we are in an uptrend. And we precisely found a bounce at that level, the one that I gave to the members, and also my tools marks all these levels automatically for you. We're finding that bounce. Now, very similar play like Nvidia. If we lose $99 tomorrow, unfortunately, it's going to weaken down on intraday as well. Overall structure is still bearish. It's just a rebound that we are seeing. And as if we want to stay bullish on this thing, or a good strength to test higher levels, which we'll have to get above like 101, 102 as well. We have a room to test 103, as if we can stay above $99 tomorrow. Better if we don't break $100. And multi-day target remains testing 200 hours moving average for now. Otherwise, no, right? Well, overall structure though is still negative, right? So we'll have to take it just as a rebound. But AMD is in a classic downtrend. This area, $97 that has been finding 97 to $100 is for a reason that I have put this area here as a previous demand zone. Let's see if this would be the one that will boost Nvidia, not Nvidia, AMD higher, but we'll eventually have to see consolidation and price action turn around bullish. Right now it's just intraday, some strength is coming, but for that we'll have to keep an eye on the levels because it's technically just a rebound because overall structure is still negative. All right. Okay, the next one we have is SMCI. So SMCI overall structure though is bearish still, lower highs, lower lows. Nothing has really changed in that regards. I would say for strengthful gain of starting a push again to the upside, we'll have to see fully get above 42 and 90 cents area. Intraday, let's talk about that. Now, we had a good rebound yesterday. Today a little bit slow, but it's still holding that significant level top line of the blue box as well, 38.30 cents. If we can break out above tomorrow 39 and 84 cents, it's gonna pop to the upside. That will be at least 42 and 87 again. Unfortunately, if we lose 38 and 27 cents, it has a downside room again. Very simple for intraday and day trade this thing. All right. So, and overall daily level structure strength more on that perspective will come above 42 and 86 cents. All right. Now let's take a look at NASDAQ 100 and S&P 500. Now, many of the things, again, NASDAQ 100, S&P 500, I talk with the members, and that's why some things you might already see here on my chart. Now, we're finding that bounce at 200 days moving average. All right, is this bounce a buy? It's a bounce. Take it as a bounce. Okay. It's at an important, very critical level as well, 493 area with the 200 days moving average, and there's a reason that blue box is there, not because of the 200 days moving average, but the other reasons that I talked with the members. But the point being, it has acted as a demand zone in the past, quite important, and it still remains that important. Now, it's finding a good double bottom here, at least for today. As we can stay above $500 now tomorrow, look for an uptrend intraday. Take it on the overall structure just as a rebound though, but that will be your zone to watch. $500 above is what we need to see. And S&P 500 also is just in a rebound, guys. It's not in a uptrend. It's just a rebound, and intraday, as if we stay above, let's get to the hourly interval. It's a double bottom on S&P 500 as well. The point being though, we need to stay above tomorrow $580.92, and we will be fine. Above this, in other words, you should look for an uptrend, okay, or an upside play. But take it just only intraday and multi-days plays for now, as we stay above that, because we are overall still in the near-term negativeness. Okay, so that's what my take is. And if you want to know more in detail about not just S&P 500 and NASDAQ, but all other 50 plus stocks coverage that I do with the members, check out the details in the description of this video. And also, if you are interested in the trading tools, check out the details in the description of this video. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.